Toucher and Hardy.
We're the best friends that can be, my buddy and me.
On 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Let's go.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are Toucher and Hardy, Town Fair Tire Studios, 617-779-0985. You can watch us on YouTube. Subscribe to 98.5 The Sports Hub on YouTube and get all that going. You can download the podcast if you're just listening right now. If you want to hear the whole thing anywhere you download podcasts. We'll get very heavily into the basketball game last night. Don't you worry. We have a lot of time set aside for that. Tom Karen going to be on as well. This basketball game gives us a little bit of a break from what we've been doing recently on the show. But, Hardy, when will the new Thuppets video be uploaded?
Let's discuss. It's ready? You want to pick a time?
What, does anyone know what the best time to put a new video up is?
Yeah, who's in touch with the algorithm?
Didn't we? Last time you posted something like this, it was at 8 a.m., correct?
Mm-hmm.
Someone go ask Adam what time we should put this video.
LDF. Can you ask the producer that you stole if what time we should post the whatever he is?
The glorified
What
producer.
are you calling him now?
Yeah.
Not Bob Brunson.
Yeah.
That guy.
Not Lauren, not Wally.
What time do you put up a video on Instagram for the ultimate effect?
I don't know.
Okay, just so you don't know.
Okay, good.
Will you please ask Adam?
Because Adam won't know either, but he'll have an answer because he can't help himself.
No, Adam seems to know what's going on with this stuff.
Okay, I'll ask.
Okay,
Please.
thank you.
Thank you.
Least you can do.
You took him from us. I mean, geez.
I mean, she was really hammering the walls, going, "I want Adam, I want Adam." And they came to me first, and then they went to Hardy, but they came to me first, and they said, "I'm sorry, Fred. LBF gets what she wants, and she wants Adam.
Yeah,
she wants Bob out and Adam in." No, I'm making that up, of course. Bob retired. He was 65. He retired, and then when he retired, they were looking for a new host, and there's not a lot of options out there.
Wait, we have an answer.
Yeah.
We have an answer. Yeah.
He has an answer, and he seemed very confident.
Yeah.
9 to 10, because that's when people usually
on
the computer and it pops up.
Okay.
All
right.
So 9 o'clock.
9 a.m.
All right.
We will put up the new Thuppets video at 9 a.m., ladies and gentlemen.
Done.
The new Thuppets video at 9 a.m. will be up on the glorious website, Instagram accounts, and Twitter and what have you. So look out for that.
When's the last time you took oral steroids for any kind of an illness? Not the. I'm not talking about the clear. I'm not talking about the stuff that we take on like 3 times a week. For the gym.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like just prednisone.
I take it or colchicine for gout when I get gout.
Okay.
So it's a couple times a year.
Yeah, I mean, I probably take it. I probably end up getting it prescribed once every 5-6 years, maybe, for something.
It's longer than that for me.
Oh,
okay.
Well, John, maybe you should try working out and getting gout.
I had some kind of allergic reaction to something, right? I don't know what. Tried, poison ivy spray. Tried, antihistamines, Benadryl didn't work. So doctor prescribed 2 things, something to, put on the itchy spots and also this prednisone. I can't sleep. I can't sleep when I'm on this stuff. Can't take a nap. Can't fall asleep. Wake up several times during the night. And eyes pop open half an hour earlier than normal. Maybe I'm onto something. Maybe I should just take it all the time. I think it's bad for your liver after a while, which is why I think it's just, it'll fix whatever's wrong with you. I think these steroids, they're kind of like, they're good in that regard. Like, there's no headaches. I actually feel great with everything. But there's no sleeping. No sleeping going on at all. A few hours at night. That's it. This for 3 days now.
Doesn't matter how much you tire yourself out. Doesn't matter what time you go to bed.
Doesn't matter. So weaning myself. I'm on the wean off stage now. You know, you take a bunch the first couple days, and then you one less, and then one less, and then so hopefully I'll be able to sleep next week because I think it's bad for you to not sleep, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
How was your allergic reaction?
It's good. Thanks for asking,
There
John.
you go.
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Yeah. A little itchy. I'm okay now.
Oh, you got a little itch?
Yeah, I did. It's bad.
Yeah.
Going after
You get a little tickle?
Oh, it's bad. I was rubbing that mug raw.
Oh, yeah. What were you allergic to?
No idea.
Minorities at your club?
No idea. No.
Out of nowhere.
There's no minorities at my club. Silly goose. I don't know. I thought it was something in the yard. I did. I've been doing a lot of line trimming. I'm trying to, really stay on top of the encroachment that you get from the woods, and I'm as opposed to knocking it back, twice a season. I'm doing it every other week. I'm getting down there, man. I'm getting into it, and I'm taking stuff down. Got the good thick line trimmer line, and sometimes I'll even switch over to the blades. I'll swap those out, and I think some of that stuff didn't agree with my ankles and arms specifically. And that's where you get it.
The stuff from the blades or the stuff from the wood?
The stuff from the weeds and stuff that's getting kicked back up. So it's from like my knees down and from my elbows down.
You didn't wear pants while you did it?
Nah.
Oh, rookie move.
I know.
Rookie
I know.
move.
I know.
Man.
I know.
And you,
I
a DIY guy, didn't know that.
I mean, you can.
Or you did know that and just ignored it because you're that guy.
Well, you wear jeans and a shirt, and then you take the shirt off when you go play soccer in the park. is how you do that.
Those guys exist in
Who
my
are you
neighborhood.
referring to?
Landscapers.
No, just any landscaper, like John Fitzgerald. Seamus and
Ireland is a big football place. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So you got to wear jeans and a shirt, and then when you get a couple hours off, you take your shirt off and you leave your jeans on and you play soccer. That's what you do. So so you were cutting all that stuff down, and isn't it ironic that you're allergic to what you love? It's almost like a Twilight Zone episode.
Okay, I don't think I'm risking any bad karma here. Never had poison ivy. Never had poison oak.
Really?
Yeah, never anything.
Lucky.
I've never had, as far as I know, I've never had an allergic reaction to anything until now.
I'm not positive I've ever gotten poison ivy or poison oak. I did have my.
Have you ever been in the woods?
I go to the woods 6 days a week
to look for your golf ball.
No, this guy. Fair enough.
Oh God!
I also
stepped in it.
Go in the woods to hide porn. Obviously,
sure.
But no, I go to the woods all the time. I'm in the woods 6 days a week. I go into the woods to walk the dog. But I have had my penis bit by a bug when I was a kid, and I had an allergic reaction to it. And I remember my first thought was, "Oh, I'm becoming a man. This is what happens when you become a man. You're."
Oh, it was that noticeable?
Oh yeah, like it was like double the width.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was peeling, which was a little disconcerting.
Yeah.
But
you don't shed twice a year?
No, I haven't had that snake. I haven't had it. I know they use snake skin to elongate it in that procedure, but I haven't gotten that yet. Time will tell. No, but it was just like when something swells and then like the skin gets stretched out and starts like flaking. Like that's what was happening.
John, when you molt, is that the one time a year you can actually see your genitals?
That's never been a problem for me.
Pets don't understand the dangers of your genitals.
One time, I want to see what John's got downstairs. He had that pleat that one day that we had some fun with, where it looked like he was like 2 feet long.
Yeah.
So it was like a little ridiculous. But then John keeps coming back with like how big he is.
Yeah, he leaned into that, and he's never backed off of it.
Wouldn't you lean into it if given that opportunity?
This feels like
not that would be a detriment to you. Girls would be like, no. There's a certain point where girls are like, no, unless they're very damaged size queens. But no, you would have had a problem on your hands.
Yeah, it feels more like a fall book type of bit. Wallach's hog reveal. Maybe on a Thursday.
I mean, he's going to have to go through legal.
Yeah, is that guy still on Instagram? Is that guy still there?
Yeah, of course.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a local kid. He listens to the show every day. Tony P in D.C.
Oh, good for him. Good for him.
He seems to have a lot of jobs. I think he's on TV. I don't know if it's a real TV or if it's like their internet thing, but
he still describes his weekend and all that stuff.
I don't follow
this and this.
I don't follow him.
Okay.
I don't follow Davis Clark, but he still comes up on my algorithm. And Davis Clark, he said he had a song coming out. I don't know if that's already happened.
So Tony P in DC on his LinkedIn describes himself as a strategy consultant, television host, content creator with 250,000 followers across platforms.
Oh, across platforms.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not sure where he works.
You should get a job with Beasley.
Oh, president.
Because it's the summer of influence.
That's right.
Oh, experience, current strategy. This is his current employment, self-employed, from November of 24 to the presently.
Oh,
and
he lost his job? The one he had before? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's also an on-air host for Monumental Sports and Entertainment for Fox 5 DC. He's an advisory board member for National Links Trust, whatever that is. And
that sounds like a golf thing.
Yeah, he's a big golfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's self-employed. Oh, yeah, National Link Trust, dedicated to positively impacting our community and changing lives through affordable and accessible municipal golf. I should get Tony P in D.C. on the golf show.
You really should.
Ryan.
I don't think it'll be a problem. I think you'll be able to book him pretty easy.
He's from Methuen, too.
I just said he listens to the show every day.
Yeah, he's from around here.
Because one of my friends went to school with him.
Oh, yeah? Was he friends with him?
I think acquaintances.
Yeah.
What did he say about Tony P in D.C. in school?
That he was just a normal kid.
He kept to himself?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it was once he moved down there, he became this big influencer.
Oh, he's big, too. He's. I mean,
all of us know exactly what he's up to.
Yeah, and I'll tell you that I would certainly want to hitch my product's success to the back of Tony P in TC. He keeps that apartment clean. He does keep that apartment clean.
I have to catch up. I haven't checked it in a while.
So he'll do his fit videos a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, his Friday night fit. You know, the golf fit.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't do a separate fit when he's cooking his sad dinners for one, but he will show the preparation of that dinner for one.
Yeah, but those dinners now are often for two. If you will see the videos, they're no longer a single man. They say they're like a coupled man or something like that.
Okay.
He's in the midst of a relationship.
Good for him.
Tony P in DC.
Congratulations.
Now, he still lives at that Holiday Inn. He lives at that office space type. Like it looks like an apartment from Office Space. He still lives in that kind of place.
Yeah, it looks like corporate housing.
Yeah, and like the artwork on the walls looks like he lifted it from like a Holiday Inn. But he's in corporate housing and he's enjoying himself. Don't worry about Tony P in DC. He's starting a media career, he said. Put me in Washington, D.C.
Oh, he's up to a 12 handicap. I thought he was a stick. Oh, all right.
Maybe he's sandbagging.
Yeah, he could be. And that's a dirty word, but for somebody who was down, I thought he was low single digits for a time. All right. Well, let's get him on the show, Ryan. Got a couple other things cooking that you and I will talk about afterward. I'm going to need you here till about 2 o'clock today. Go over stuff for the Sports Up Golf Club.
Who's on this week?
TBD.
Ooh. It's already
chasing?
Thursday. That's not good.
We're chasing Milt Shinban, greenskeeper. Where? For you to find out.
Well, I believe because of Father's Day weekend being next weekend, which I will be gone for, visiting the lovely Ozark region of the country for a wedding.
That's right.
Kevin Majori will be hosting the program. So in order to get one more big push for the Travelers Championship, Cromwell, Connecticut, TPC River Highlands will all be there for Wednesday Pro-Am Day. I believe we will have our conversation with Nathan Grube, tournament director, once again, along with Andy Bissett, who is, again, I'm telling you things you already know, Chief Administrative Officer, Travelers, and get those guys on talking about.
So this will be the second time you've had them on this year.
Might be a new conversation, though. There's updates.
Because they were in earlier to talk to you for the golf show.
Yeah, weeks ago.
Now you can
Look, a
talk
couple.
about the setup of the golf course, Fred.
So you have them on twice a season.
Yeah.
Now, will you have them on after the Travelers?
It's the
too?
North. It's a signature event, Fred, and it's the Northeast's only PGA tournament. So yeah, we lean into this and we want to, be as connected as we can. By the way, precious little on the who I'm going to caddy for in the Pro-Am. Angle of this thing.
Oh no!
No, because I want you playing.
I know you do. I just want to loop. That's all I want to do.
Why don't you want to play if given the chance?
I would. I mean, look, if they were to ask me to play, of course I would. But that's off the table, and the groups are set.
So you want to loop for Dylan Dreyer? That's what you want. Anybody, but Dylan Dreyer.
If she needs a caddy, I would caddy for her. I would caddy for Carson. I'd caddy for Carson Daly. I'd caddy for anybody.
You'd caddy for Carson Daly, a man who's done the same jobs that you've done.
Yes.
It's really lowering yourself.
Yes, I have also hosted national TV programs. You'll see me on the Today Show. Every once in a while, you'll see me hosting The Voice. Yes, we have the same
He
jobs.
does not host the Today Show. He's occasionally, in emphasis on occasionally, sitting on that couch. He's not the host of the Today Show.
Correspondent, I think, is a good phrase for him.
Correspondent. And then he was a radio guy. Again, I don't think that Carson Daly is very talented, nor some like massive, tremendous success. He just is like a guy who's been bland enough just to kind of hang around. Like Ryan Seacrest is very, very successful. Now the
Carson Daly is Johnny Rotten compared to
that's true
to Ryan Seacrest.
That's true.
Number one,
just based on his relationship with the girl from American Pie alone.
Yeah, I think Carson Daly. I think he's done fine work, and it would be a pleasure to caddy for him. How about you want to see something really crawl up Fred's ass? I look up to him.
That's good. You should look up to someone in the same industry that your age.
Do you look up to anybody in the industry other than Howard Stern?
Look up to them? Like that they were like a huge influence on me?
No, someone that you still do now.
That's still alive?
Yeah.
I liked I told you I liked Phil Henry, Howard Stern, and what's his face in Florida?
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Exactly. Bubba the Love. Neil Rogers.
Okay.
Neil Rogers was the craziest person I've ever heard on the air. And he was honest. He was a gay guy on an all sports talk station. And which was like the most like punk thing ever. Cause he just like, and it was back in like the 80s when people were not so hip to gays, doing sports and stuff like that. He was an openly gay guy. And he would, the first time I ever heard him, we were driving from Miami to Key West, and they were owned by what's an old radio company like that was like
Westinghouse. Is that
sure? Say Westinghouse. Yeah. Say Westinghouse owned it. He's like, when these stupid pricks at Westinghouse sell your stock, these idiots, you got to sell your stock. And then he was going on and on about Cubans. And this is a sports talk station. And he's going on and on about Cubans. And then, like, Cubans are calling in and he's screaming at him. Like, it was, it was just like, he was insane. But he did really well.
That's great.
He was on sports talk radio. He never talked about sports.
What was his name?
Neil Rogers. And he did afternoons, too. So it wasn't like he was like the imacy thing of, you could fall down a nice rabbit hole with Neil Rogers. They gave him a TV show. Like, he's maybe the most caustic radio personality I've ever heard. He's really smart, but he might be the most caustic radio personality that I ever heard. And he was really, really good. Really, really good. Unfortunately, he has passed away, but he was older. But there you go. Neil Rogers. Okay. Fall down a rabbit hole on that one. All right, we'll be back in just a moment with everything that happened last night, including the Knicks.
Ticket not punched.
Hardy.
No, the ticket's not punched.
Fred.
You got a bunch of stuff wrong when you talk. So much for this country.
Dutcher and Hardy.
I guess this country's a bunch of buffoons that don't know the rules. You idiot.
The Sports Hub.
Did you catch a game last night?
What happened last night's brought to you by Leonard Hair Transplant Associates, where your hair doesn't have to be a game of what happened. So change your lettuce and change your life with Dr. Matthew Lepresti at 1-800-GET-HAIR. Big game in New York City last night.
That's right. The Knicks at Madison Square Garden still leading the series 2-1 after losing Game 3 at home. And the San Antonio Spurs came out, jumped out to a 12-2 run, immediately took control of this game in the first half and had the Knicks down 29 points. As I'm sure you've heard by now, no team has ever come back from a deficit that large in the NBA Finals. Last team to come even close since they started keeping these records back in 97 were the Boston Celtics.
Yep, Game 4, 2008.
Yeah, when they came back from 24 points down in a finals game. So things were not looking good for the Knicks. Now, what happened? Well, the Spurs were making everything in the first half. Even though the Knicks were getting all of the free throw attempts in the first half, they were missing everything, including their free throws.
All that complaining by Mike Brown after Game 3 seemed to work.
Apparently served a purpose.
Yes.
So, as I'm watching it, I said to myself, this is not sustainable. The Spurs were making everything, and the Knicks were missing everything. I said, this, like every NBA game, is going to balance out a little bit. All right? I didn't think it would happen to this extent. So, our score at halftime, Jonathan, 76-49.
76 first half points for San Antonio, a very important number to remember.
41 first quarter points, 35 second quarter points. Knicks at 22 and 27, 76-49 going into the locker room.
It was just to see if they could get up 30.
Yes.
The first half was fascinating because, again, like you said, San Antonio couldn't miss anything. And you were like, I wonder how much they can run this up to. But there was something that started happening at the end of the first half, which was a little concerning to me. And that was Wembanyama started taking a lot of threes.
Not just him. Everybody started taking a lot of threes.
But they were making them. Wembanyama did not make his threes in the first half. I think he made one. And that might have been in the third quarter. I don't know if he made one in the first half. If he did, it was one. He took one from basically the logo for no reason.
Right.
And so they get to halftime, and what every analyst says and what's true is, okay, you're up this much. The only thing you have to do is just extend possessions and don't turn the ball over. That's all you have to do. Mm-hmm. Don't take quick threes. Just extend possessions. Like there's this finite amount of time left. It's math. You hold the ball. You will score, but you can they can score 2 baskets for every one of your baskets, and you still conceivably could win. This is but time's got to pass on the clock.
This is something the Celtics have been guilty of more than once in playoff games and in other games. Still firing away when you have a big lead. And when you fire away with a big lead, you take, as Fred was just saying, you take no time off the clock. You give the opponent more time to get back in the game.
Also, when you take those early threes, a lot of breaks the other way. A lot of long rebounds.
Yes,
and away you go.
Yes, John and I were talking about that this morning. You get across half court, you jack up a three, it misses. It's like giving them. It's better than a 2-for-1 possession because it doesn't even take that long. It's
the other team gets more possessions, and the one thing about the Knicks and the reason they're successful is that they're consistent. They don't change. They keep running their offense. Hey, it's not working, but we're not going to panic. We're just going to keep doing what we do. And San Antonio changed their offense completely in the second half.
So, starting with the second half, Spurs came out. Shots weren't going down. Knicks played better defense. Spurs would scored 41 points in the first quarter, 76 in the half. They score 14 points in the third quarter on 4 for 20 shooting. Knicks go on a 13-0 run. They cut the lead to 15 points going into the fourth quarter. 15 points, still a big lead in the fourth quarter. Let's remember the Knicks had a 22-point deficit in Game 1 of the conference finals against Cleveland and won that game.
They were down 20 with 9 minutes and 33 seconds left in this game.
And then they kept chipping away and chipping away and chipping away.
Right corner, Alvarado bounces it right back to Brunson. To the near sideline, Brunson steps into a three and connects! Jalen Brunson makes it a one-point game with 2:17 to go.
That's the thing. In a close game, when you have that guy on the other side of the floor, you're going to lose. Jalen Brunson is the best closer in the league, bar none.
Well, he's the greatest Knick ever. Come on, John.
Sure.
Well,
okay.
He played very well in the second half last night, but he missed a shot that could have cost him the game, but San Antonio didn't box out.
There were egregious misses down the stretch of that game. Hart had a breakaway layup that he couldn't decide if he wanted to dunk or lay it in. Right. He put that off the back iron. Victor Wembanyama missed 2 free throws that would have given them the lead back.
Well, Wembanyama is not the only reason that they lost that game, but he was bad in the second half. And I don't even think he was good at the end of the first half.
Well, let me tell you something, Fred. The minutes that we talked about and how Wembanyama has been getting his breathers, 44 minutes last night. He was gassed. And they did 2 or 3 possessions in a row where they tried that lob pass into him, 8 feet from the rim, which for him is a half a step to get there and lay it in, and he couldn't connect. He had lost his legs and lost his lungs. He was absolutely gassed. Jalen Brunson, lot left in the tank.
Hands back to Brunson, center court logo. Right wing, matched up with Castle. 3 to shoot. Brunson to the foul line. Pulls up for a floater. Front rim and in. And the Knicks have their first lead with 1:22 to go in the fourth quarter.
Can I tell you why I like Brunson? Because he's like me. Hairy shoulders.
Oh, I never noticed that.
As a young man, as a 28-year-old?
It's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
He's going to be very hirsute. Good for him. It doesn't appear like he certainly doesn't shave him before the games because he has hairy shoulders, and that's going to turn into a whole situation for him. Now he's almost 30, so maybe not. You don't get so much hair after 30, but it's there. It's there.
I have to look now.
And all these glistening bodies in sports that never seem to have any body hair, and this crazy disposable society that just dismisses everyone that is a real man with body hair. Jalen Brunson, maybe that's why him and I have the killer instinct.
That's probably it. Knicks on their
testosterone.
Knicks on their final possession, down 1 point.
Let's go flat for Jalen Brunson. Allow him to operate at the top. 101.
Brunson gets it, fires up a 3. Shot no good. The tip, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. With 1.2 remaining, Knicks take the lead.
Yeah. Might want to box out.
Well, the problem was Wembanyama got switched off.
I understand that.
No, it was a complete breakdown behind him.
Wembanyama,
your best rebounder
by the 3-point line. Yeah, I know.
Guarding Brunson.
Yeah. I saw that. I know. There was nothing Wembanyama could do. Just saying that it's not only like a guy out hustled you and or muscled you out of the way. He was able to leap without any resistance.
You can't forget the shooter at the free throw line. You can't forget the guy inbounding the ball.
That's a good.
And that was Ananoby.
It's a good point. There was absolutely no contact. Ananoby floated through everybody without being touched and tipped that in.
Yeah, I'm not like Johnny basketball telling you like fundamentals. I'm talking about no, you can't let a guy go free through the lane to the rim.
Well, they forgot about him. He was way over there. He was throwing the ball in. He wasn't even on the court. What do you want?
To get the rebound on a missed three.
With your season on the line, that would be good.
And not a long rebound either. A rebound around the rim. That's what I want. I understand. But Wembanyama's not the only guy who's on the floor. He's the tallest guy on the floor. But you know, you got to be able to keep guys from going to the rim. That you need to do.
Unfortunate, maybe a bit of a head scratcher. Here's a bigger head scratcher. 1.6 left, John?
1.2.
1.2 left on the clock. Spurs have a chance to do a couple of different things here. All right? Inbound the ball. Let's get a shot.
Bridges on Vassell, Hart on Castle, Robinson on Wembanyama, pass toward the middle, caught by Castle, dropped by Castle, his shot is blocked by Hart, and the New York Knicks just pulled off the biggest comeback win in NBA Finals history. From down 29, they take a 3-1 series lead, stunning the Spurs, 107-106.
You saw the body language of those guys coming off the floor. They're done. I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks blew their doors off on Saturday night.
Okay.
They are finished.
I have an idea on that final Spurs chance. How about you get the ball into Wembanyama? How about you throw it up to where he is literally the only guy on the court who can come down with it, and you let him take a shot? Or, you know what else can happen? He might get fouled when he's taking the shot. You're down 1 point.
I'm watching it from the top. The tip-in?
Yeah.
Not the last play. The
Ananoby.
tip-in. I apologize, but I mean, it's still on topic. Like, Ananoby, I mean, come on.
He didn't even charge down the center lane. He floated in from the side.
I mean, come on.
It's awful.
I mean,
he had all kinds of room in front of that rim. I know.
Yeah.
He came in from the three-point line.
Yes.
From the left, and he tipped it in on the right side.
Going left to right.
Yeah, he tipped it in on the right side of the rim.
It was bad. Once again, not touched as he came through
wide open. Come on through.
That's coaching. That has to be coaching. Like, you have time before that. Like, you gotta tell these guys no offensive rebounds.
It's interesting you bring that up, because the stories now coming out of San Antonio, Mitch Johnson, who finished third in the NBA Coach of the Year voting.
He's a good coach.
Yeah, well, he's a good coach, but the story is now Greg Popovich got on the team plane before Game 3, flew with the team back to New York, and not only gave them like a 20-minute, pep talk, sat next to Wembanyama and checked in with every player on the flight down there. That is where they drew their inspiration for Game 3, by all accounts. I mean, it seems the deeper we get into this series that the San Antonio Spurs head coach is overwhelmed and overmatched.
Well, yes, I look, he's a good coach. I agree that Mike Brown is out coaching him. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Mike Brown, you said that the Knicks do the same thing, but he was trying all kinds of stuff yesterday.
Well, he was Karl Anthony Towns got into foul trouble,
but in terms of personnel, he was trying things, and then he got something that worked. So he deserves all the credit in the world. But that is coaching at the end. Like, I mean, because you have that time to remind everyone, like, hey, okay, like, Brunson's taking the shot. Fine. If he makes it, he makes it. If Brunson makes the shot, what are you going to do? Okay, we can live with that. Then we got to score.
Especially over Wembanyama. My God.
Right.
Yeah, you live with that.
So, but look, he's going to take the shot. If he misses, when he misses, what we're going to do is you have to get that rebound. Like, you have to, this is at all costs. And you can't just stand around staring at the rim and let someone come in from outside the 3-point line and hover above the basket above all of you without being no contact while you're haloed around the basket. There's no one else around there.
Nope.
But Spurs.
It's amazing.
God, I'm glad I'm not a San Antonio.
Well, I mean, you forget, again, all of these guys, all the starting five, none of them have been in this situation before, and they had a big win in Game 3, but it seemed like in the third quarter, they realized where they were and what the situation was, and all of them panicked at once.
Where the experience comes into play. But
my God.
Between the Ananoby gaff and letting him get to the rim and put that back in to take the lead, and the decision not to get the ball to Wembanyama on the final possession, I just don't get it. It's like, if you're the Celtics, you want to put the ball in Jason Tatum's hands, but he's going to be covered. Yeah, but Jason Tatum isn't 7'4". And there are other guys that you can reasonably dish it to. There was no one else that was a reasonable choice to take that last shot for San Antonio in that moment other than Wembanyama. And he didn't even have to take the shot. You can still get fouled, go to the free throw line, make one of two, and force overtime. But instead, they get it to Castle, who, by the way, was not open. And they just threw it into him. I don't think it was ever designed to go to Wembanyama.
All right. Well, listen, we'll have plenty from the Knicks game coming up. We'll be right back. Here are the headlines.
With friends like these,
climb up a tree. We're the best friends you can be, my buddy and me.
Now, more of your best morning buddies, Toucher and Hardy, on the Sports Hub.
Red Sox also played yesterday, wrapping up their 3-game set against the Tampa Bay Rays. Early affair and an early lead for the Tampa Bay Rays.
0-2 to Austin Slater. Ground ball and kicked into the open space to the left side. Another run is in. Diaz heading into third. He'll pull up there and into second. Slater on a sharp comebacker. Winds up at second base. 3-0 Tampa Bay.
Neat.
I watched this game, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh, did you?
Yep. I was a day game, and I was able to see a great deal of it. It's interesting the way the game worked out. I was a little bit. Because Tampa's starter was so dominant.
Drew Rasmussen, yeah.
Okay, John. Yes, indeed. Okay. Their starter was dominant. Drew Rasmussen for the people out there that needed to know. And then because Tampa had so much success in the last few games, they were very limited in their bullpen in terms of their 8th inning guy and 9th inning guy. And so that's when it got a little interesting. But don't give your offense, Red Sox fans. Well, two things is that the historic underperformance of the top 3 hitters in the lineup. It was the first time since baseball. First time since baseball that the top 3 hitters for a team have struck out 3 times in a row each.
To start the game, yes.
To start the game.
Yes.
And so,
great.
So you have that, but then they came alive a little bit. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but just know that Tampa was not able to pitch their best bullpen people because they'd already used them so much against you in these wins.
Yeah.
So they were down to guys that they weren't. Because I was listening to this on Tampa Bay radio.
I thought you said you were watching it.
And then at this point,
were you lying to me then, or are you lying to me now?
I watched it and then I consumed it via audio, which I, in a lot of ways, find purer. And it was the Tampa Bay guys, and they were talking about how crappy the pitchers they had brought in are.
It was by the 5-0. They took Rasmussen out, and that's the reason the Red Sox are able to score runs.
That's what I'm saying.
And John was poo-pooing the notion that this game was close in any way last night.
It was not close.
In our online conversation. Well, after they made it 3-0 there in the 5th, a sac fly and RBI single later, the Rays are up 5-0 in the 8th inning. But Fred said, them Red Sox, man, never count them out. They came alive.
Kind of full up with playing short today. Marcelo Meyer out of the lineup. That one stung high and deep down the left field line. That ball's crushed, and that is gone. Home run for Durbin.
Yeah, 5-1. Take that.
The pitch 2 guys, Matz and this Sulcer kid, both well over 5 ERAs.
You think
they were really down to the dregs of their bullpen.
Yeah. You think they were done? They were not done.
And the 0-2 again to Rafaela. Swinging a high drive into left field, backing up Belade. He's turning around, and that ball's gone. That's a 3-run homer.
Oh.
Cedar Rafaela torches one. Red Sox with his second blast of the inning. Oh. And they get back into the game here late.
You like that? O'Brien was surprised. Wow, that's a 3-run homer. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. How about that? 3 runs at the same time? This team goes a week without scoring 3 runs in a game.
Is it true that someone, may have been Ted Sarandis, doing the Red Sox postgame back in the day would sometimes not see the entire game, would be reading through the box score?
Oh, that was Ted, 90% of the time. And Ted, to kill time, would read the box score.
Well,
he was like, let's see, Jaron Duran, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit. No RBIs, but then he'd go on to the next guy. He
had no idea how the game actually ended. He'd be like, and the Red Sox still trailing 3-2. Oh, and a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th, and they end up pulling this one out.
No, that's accurate. That's accurate.
Well, listen, you felt good about yourselves. You got 4 runs in the top of the 8th, but not so fast.
Yeah, well, we don't even have the final highlight here.
No,
but,
it's Mullins hits a home run, which just seemed like insurance at that point, and they ended up needing it a little bit, and there you go.
Yeah. So the Tampa Bay Rays complete the sweep of the Red Sox, 7-5. Sox with the day off, and then they're home. I believe they're playing the Rangers tomorrow.
That's correct.
There you go.
Yeah, Mickey Gasper hit 5th for you yesterday. It's good. It's good. This team, murderers row.
Durbin had his first multi-home run game of his career, which is good to know that he's your veteran third baseman. He had his first multi-home run game of his career.
3 for 4 with 2 homers. He is now hitting .204 on the season, slugging percentage of .330.
Yeah.
I'm no mathematician, but that doesn't sound good.
No. So congratulations. He was pretty. They put the hat on him and everything. After he hit that
the Wally head. Oh, that's awesome.
I love that.
It was 5-1 when he made the game 5-1, and he put on the Wally head and ran around.
Right. It's like Sweet Caroline in the 8th when you're getting blown out.
Yeah, it's like, you guys suck. Like you legit suck.
But we got this hat.
Look, good for you. You hit a home run. Like, it's good. Like, it's a personal achievement for you, but you guys are atrocious.
One quick thing, and it speaks to the front office again. Tim Healy, who's been breaking stories left and right this week, had a story from Garrett Crochet, who said his lat injury is worse than expected. He hasn't been cleared for playing catch yet. He's going to be out for a while. So they went to Breslow after that. How come you didn't tell us this? And Breslow's like, well, all I know is that, he's going to be looked at again on Thursday, and from what I understand, there have been no setbacks, and we'll go from there. The message from the Red Sox is not truthful. Again, ownership or the guy in charge of baseball operations is, I don't know if it's deliberate, maybe he's not being told, which is even worse, that things aren't as bad as they truly are. It's bad up and down the organization, from the lineup to the roster construction to the guy pulling the trigger to the ownership. This is an abject disaster. This team is on pace to lose 96 games, Fred. That's 3 games worse than the Bobby Valentine year. Yeah. That's how bad this is.
No, they're terrible. I mean, and it's not going to get better. And now that you don't have Crochet, I wonder if they're still going to pretend that they're not going to do anything at the deadline. That they're going to look into a right-handed bat to really thrust them into things. 12 games under 500. Every team except for one is ahead of you in the American League. I understand there's 2 teams that are tied with you, but let's be honest. This is a disaster. And you really only have a shot at the 3rd wild card. The 2nd and 1st wild cards are almost out of reach at this point. I mean, do you think you're going to come back 8 games?
No.
To get into the 2nd wild card? So you're really fighting for one playoff position. And everyone's ahead of you.
This team is going to lose 95 games this year.
I just think that they have to come to the realization that they're not good, and then move on and move on from Breslow and beg someone. I don't care how much you have to pay him, and go, please come in here and just do what you need to do.
That's right. We're going to get out of the way. Here's all the money you need. Do what you see fit. That's where we are. That's the only way this franchise is going to get better.
It's almost rather them invest in a decent, because I'll tell you who don't look bad right now is Chaim Bloom. Chaim Bloom look pretty good right now.
But you just said 2 things that aren't going to happen. They're not going to. I
know, you're right.
I think they're more likely to get the money than they're likely to get to do whatever you need.
Chaim Bloom has 10 more wins than you and 11 less losses. So have fun with that. with a team of AAA kids that he patched together. So good for you. Not one veteran in is Dustin May on that team. So have fun.
Don't start.
Yeah, they're 11 games over 500.
God.
But the National League sucks. Oh, no, the National League does not suck. The National League
is actually far
way better
than the American League.
All right, we'll be back in just a moment. We'll get back to that Knicks game.